You've probably heard both terms before, priest and pastor. They both stand at the front of a church. They both preach. They both guide people in faith. So are they the same thing? Or is there a real difference between a priest and a pastor? Today, we're uncovering the full story, and the answer might be more interesting than you think. First, let's start with something important. Both priests and pastors are Christian religious leaders, but they come from different branches of Christianity, and that's where the difference begins. Christianity is not just one single group. It is divided into several major traditions, including Catholic, Orthodox, Protestant. Priests are mainly found in Catholic and Orthodox churches. Pastors are usually found in Protestant churches. Now let's talk about priests. A priest is someone who performs sacred rituals known as sacraments. These sacraments are considered essential in Catholic and Orthodox traditions. They include sacraments like baptism, the Holy Sacrament of Communion, and the act of confession, marriage ceremonies, and last rites. In these traditions, sacraments are seen as special ways to receive God's grace, and priests are the ones authorized to perform them. Because of this, priests are often seen as a kind of spiritual bridge between people and God. For example, in confession, a person speaks to a priest to seek forgiveness. This role is very important in Catholic belief. Becoming a priest is not simple. It usually involves many years of education and training. Priests study theology, philosophy, scripture, and church history. They are trained in seminaries and must go through a formal process of ordination. In the Catholic Church, priests also take certain vows. One of the most well-known is celibacy, meaning they do not marry. This allows them to fully dedicate their lives to the church and their community. Now let's move to pastors. The word pastor comes from a Latin word meaning shepherd. Just like a shepherd guides and protects sheep, a pastor guides their community. Pastors are most commonly found in Protestant churches, which include many different groups such as Baptist, Methodist, Lutheran, and others. Their role is more focused on teaching the Bible, preaching sermons, helping people understand faith, providing emotional and spiritual support. Unlike priests, pastors usually do not act as a mediator between people and God. In Protestant belief, individuals can connect directly with God without needing a priest. So pastors act more like teachers and guides rather than intermediaries. Another major difference is church structure. The Catholic Church has a very organized hierarchy. At the top is the Pope, followed by bishops, archbishops, and then priests. Each level has specific responsibilities and authority. Protestant churches are often more flexible. Some have structured leadership, while others are more independent. In many cases, a pastor may lead a church without answering to a central authority like the Pope. Let's also talk about how services are conducted. In Catholic and Orthodox churches, services are highly ritual-based. They follow a fixed structure with specific prayers, readings, and ceremonies. These traditions have been followed for centuries. In Protestant churches, services are often more flexible and modern. Pastors may give longer sermons, include music, and adapt the style to suit their community. Some services feel very traditional, while others are more casual. Another key difference is marriage and family life. Most Catholic priests are not allowed to marry. This is part of their commitment to the church. Pastors, however, are usually allowed to marry and have families. In fact, many pastors are married and raise children while leading their churches. This can make them feel more relatable to their community. There's also a difference in how authority is viewed. In Catholic tradition, priests have a special role given through ordination. Their authority comes from the church structure and tradition. In Protestant churches, authority often comes from knowledge, leadership, and trust within the community. A pastor's influence is based on their ability to teach and guide people. But despite all these differences, there are also strong similarities. Both priests and pastors lead worship services, teach religious beliefs, support people during difficult times, help build a sense of community, guide people spiritually. They both play important roles in helping people understand faith and find meaning in life. So what's the real difference between a priest and a pastor? It comes down to a few key things: the branch of Christianity they belong to, their role in religious practices, their responsibilities within the church, and how they help people connect with God. A priest focuses more on sacraments, rituals, and tradition. A pastor focuses more on teaching, preaching, and personal guidance. Neither role is better or more important than the other. They simply represent different ways of practicing Christianity. The next time you hear the words priest and pastor, you'll understand the deeper meaning behind them. They may look similar on the surface, but their roles, traditions, and responsibilities are quite different. Common thing. Surprising history. And now you know the real difference between a priest and a pastor.